Good morning.
Good morning.
What was it?
So I'm taking a bit. It feels weird to be back on the ground.
Probably get some things for the farm.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, she's a violet.
Good morning, Fred. Toka just finished up getting up. Our extent of the law doesn't go too far.
Okay. Well,
Other than
hopefully
that,
there will be no problem.
Good morning.
basically we handle
Good
telephony
morning.
matters. Make sure our people don't cause problems, handle them
Are
if they
you,
do, and make sure that
faring
people
well
aren't
this
trying
morning?
to board who don't have a ticket.
Okay.
A little tired from some last-minute work, but overall I'm well. Yourself?
Are we staying here
Well
overnight?
enough.
Or are we going back to a ship?
A little late arriving this morning, but
Depends on shifts. We need to make
or
sure that somebody's
arriving
got it. Right now, Barnabas has it handled.
getting ready mostly. I got up a little and I am just only now disembarked.
Toka's got some business
That's the
to
point.
attend to. If there's trouble with any of the citizens of Ramona
I
regarding
myself have
our
barely looked
people,
around, so
then let Toka know. We'll
Fair
get it
enough.
sorted.
I will. Have a good day.
A strange. I don't know. Hmm. Do you know why we stopped here?
supplies. We have been in the air for a while. I can't say that well, I don't know how well the farm is doing, but it's a lot of people to feed for one farm.
Certainly too many for one of that size.
Oh. Especially considering there isn't any fields, so.
Mm.
Okay.
You'd need a ship several times as large, I'm sure. Obviously, not all at once, but I suppose, unless someone knows a growth enchantment, maybe. Particularly strong one, perhaps.
Or a very good preserving enchantment.
I've never done growth myself, so I'm not entirely certain what the ability is. We had a number of them, but there's no point in making more if you've already got some.
Right.
Never something I learned.
I myself have really only looked into things such as mono storage or increasing storage space for my books and such, so.
Would that I had had some of those before I left. It would have been nice to bring some more things, I suppose, but...
Well, if you ever need any, I can still make some.
Maybe. I'm not in particular need of them right now, but I'm guessing that as I accumulate more things here, it might be of use. And certainly if we go anywhere longer distance, from the ship, that is.
That's fair. I still need to learn the rune on, the weight rune, so I can lighten them.
Mm-hmm. That is, I suppose, part of the issue. Though Gideon may well know that one. I don't remember.
I brought it up and I don't believe he did, unfortunately. Though maybe they've a library here. Perhaps a runesmith themselves,
Perhaps.
if I'm lucky.
I might go looking myself, just in case.
Of course, don't let me keep you. I'll probably go looking myself in a bit, just relaxing. It's needed.
Of course. See you later, Rotar.
Have a good day.
Do not lose faith.
Well, I'm trying. Definitely not the easiest thing to do.
Given nothing but given faith, and yet the minute that we try and get something out of that faith, gone.
It's your holiness. There must be a bigger plan. We gotta.
There has to be,
Stick
but the
it
fact
out.
that he's not explaining anything doesn't help us. We are
Maybe
getting
he surpassed
everything
the
but the
faith.
actual. I'm giving all the faith. I've been giving faith. But look where that's got me right now. I
Hey,
am
all right.
struggling.
Let's watch this town for now. Come on. He's still trying, even if his methods are a little
I do
confusing
not
at
doubt
times.
that he's trying. I ain't down that he's
You
trying.
know, maybe it's the alchemists' problem and the mages, the ones who are supposedly working on the problem. Maybe they're the ones slipping up, and he's trying to cover for them because
Yeah,
he's
worst
so
the alchemists have done
benevolent.
is just marking up the prices of everything. So good work, they do.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah,
Hello there,
that would be the
citizen.
source.
Or not
hello.
citizen, new visitor.
Sorry getting
perhaps?
caught in the middle of all this. Just
Things
ain't been the best lately.
And definitely probably is their fault instead.
So sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I can move on if you're speaking on something.
Oh no! If you're a companion of the holinesses, then we would be glad to have you around. Perhaps you could
the
also
holiness?
help us out with our problem. Her Holiness behind you,
Yeah, yeah.
Her Majesty.
Yeah, Her Majesty. Sorry. I didn't realize that we had more.
Oh wow.
We truly are blessed. Perhaps our prayers are being answered.
Maybe.
Truly is a sign. Things are
Has to
turning
be a
out
good
good.
sign.
Wow,
at
they
least.
really like hopscotch.
Is there something you need, Your Highness?
Apparently
Anything you'd
so.
like.
A
Very
blessing.
forward.
Thank you, Your Grace. I'm sure your blessing will come in very handy for our situation.
Things are turning around, but thank you. We appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
If a I mean, if
Well,
the second one appears, then
if
that
they think
has to be a better sign at least.
hopscotch is
Don't go wishing for miracles.
some kind
We're
of blessing,
blessed.
what are they
I'm
going to think
saying
about
that
me?
it is a miracle. I'm not saying.
Are you blessed?
I mean, it is. I
You've
mean,
always
you
been
know,
so ungrateful and
Mayor.
everything. You're asking for faith and signs, and one's standing right in front of you, touching you.
Exactly.
Thank you for your blessing.
Complaining about faith and then
Always been a sourpuss.
Uh,
Stay ahead of the negative
you-
space for once.
You
Right
mentioned
now,
you
we
were
have one
having
of our faith
problems.
right in front of us.
yeah. So we kind of have this special plant which is used to cure blackburn, and we're
yeah,
kind
apparently
of
hopscotch
having
is some
a
kind of
little
royalty.
problem getting it in supply. All the alchemists are kind of hoarding their stashes and making it super expensive. And we've tried to talk to Mr. Mayor, His Highness, about it, but for some reason he's just. I think he's covering for the alchemists and the mages, to be honest.
They say it's
You
for some
said
good
that
cause, but
And you said that
it's
I was
not
having a
going
little
anywhere.
faith.
Is it something that is grown locally?
Yes, it's specific to our little town, but lately it's quite shocking. We haven't really seen much of it, considering it's kind of our delicacy. We were just kind of hoping for some answers at the least. We would never want to question our high and mighty winged leaders, but there's only so long that we can go without our cattle. and our animals and such. They're kind of our well-being in life.
You're low on everything. In everything and anything. Especially because of that Evolved Blackburn. But, well, the answer was already answered. All of it's gone except for the alchemists. And of course they don't want to share because rich people. Fucking. Ugh.
They keep telling us this for some good cause, but so far nothing's even come of it. Things have only gotten worse. Disease has grown more. So far, all we have left really is faith at this point.
I
We're just a
see.
little scared. Is all. Sorry, all caught up in the middle of this.
Sorry, this
Your Royal
plant.
Highness,
Oh, go on, please.
being who you are, we were wondering maybe you could have a word with His Highness Mayor. You're on a similar standing to him after all.
That's a good idea, actually.
Have a word.
Oh no, that was the man who was stabbed 2 days ago.
What?
Why everyone's surrounding? Yeah.
Made an example of.
There's an issue apparently in the town. We were speaking to some of the locals.
This divine one is not too keen to speak.
She's.
I guess we're not worthy of her speech
She's
quite yet.
talking to the Lord, at least.
I understand. She will only talk to her own. That is right-minded of her. We are not blessed enough for her voice.
We can't question that.
Of course.
You're being tailed.
Not worthy of her speech.
Of course not.
She say something.
I'm surprised that she blessed me with her touch. I could
I found it
never
funny.
ask for more.
Okay, the other way again.
But it's so
You thought that sense of things really will get better.
Alden.
I'm sure
You won't be the first one to tell me that.
straight from the floating islands, I bet.
Just when I'm starting to get as pessimistic as you. The sun comes into places right in the face.
Alright.
Look to your left.
This.
Okay, you blame me? You've been the one to get most angry about this for the longest time.
I really can't. No, I can't blame you.
Yes, acquaintance.
Sorry. The blackburn. It's a plant. You said.
Think so.
No, it's kind of a disease that kind of affects our cattle, and if we eat it, then we kind of get sick with it too.
Right, understood. And the alchemists are hoarding the plant you use as a cure?
Yeah, so they're kind of just hoarding the stock and making it really expensive, so us common folk can't really afford it. So I'll
Right.
Is it like 5 gold just for one serving of it? I don't even remember the prices for it at this point.
I think that
They
was
keep on
last
ranking it up. Of course there is it
Do
again!
you know anyone?
Who else would have thought that?
I see. There are, I suppose, that.
Be touched by her.
Sorry, I just didn't hear you. Walk up. Walk up behind.
Just never seen one be so.
I don't know.
quaint.
The Kalypsia, the ship we came in on, has a number of healers and the like. I could certainly ask if any of them are able to take a look or anything like that, I suppose. I'm not.
I suppose, but no one really gets near the plant unless they're like specifically taking care of it. It's for its own protection.
We have a sickness.
I think you might want to just go talk to the mayor or
okay.
maybe the alchemist and get some answers.
Okay, so the afflicted and also the stores of the plant are largely off limits then.
Well, because they're, well, not the animals per
Sounds like it.
se. I think you can go near them. It's just we kind of don't because we don't want to get infected.
But it's contagious, yes.
And
Yeah.
it is.
Okay.
Yes.
If you're gonna go near and try to heal it, mind yourselves. I suppose there's no harm, seeing as they're already pretty sick, but definitely be careful.
I'm not much of a I'm not a medically trained person or otherwise myself, but I can try to mention it to some of the people that I know. I'll see if there's Uh, perhaps there's something to be done.
He did slightly curse me, but that was because of the cards, not really your
Hello,
This
sir.
is most fortunate. Hello to you as well. Actually, having heard a little bit, I am most interested in taking you to Alchemist, where we can discuss finer details.
You're talking to the random. Yes, sir.
They're the acquaintance of the blessed.
That's very fair. I didn't think about that.
Certainly, I can attempt to participate in a conversation if you wish it.
It is a small walk
Sure, you're
this
glad to be
way.
able to stretch your legs more.
It's truly a blessing indeed.
Yes, pretty close to Flossheim.
No, I
A
know.
little bit south, I believe.
To be honest, I thought that
been a
place
while
was
since I
submerged
looked at a
from
map.
what I
Otar,
learned, but,
could you come with me?
It's mostly.
Of course.
It's mostly submerged. There's an area above ground or above water called Skyview where.
And also,
need a
yeah,
place for,
okay, hi.
Land-based, I
The-
guess.
Weather.
Haru was looking at that. Is that what it says?
Yeah. The first part is weather. Like it's technically a word. The first
Please,
part.
be welcomed in.
The Okay, the sea.
Oh, big crowd.
You brought the whole ship with you.
They are less here for the customers, but more as a potential solution for the issue that has plagued our town.
Solution. You mean for the
Yes, before we proceed with the discussion, I'm afraid that secrecy must be sworn. As you see, faith never tested is a brittle thing. But then again, some people, if they know too much, they might act without rationale or logic. I hoped that with Kalypsia's arrival, there might be some knowledgeable folk that might assist Ramona with the issue that we have.
Certainly, there are a great number of people aboard who have expertise in various areas. I can certainly. We can the three of us help to find those that might be best able to do so. Could you describe for me the nature of the problem, please?
I only got a little bit of the discussion, but I think I heard that you already learned about the sickness that occurs within these lands. And were you informed about the plant that we grow, that citizens of Ramona grow to help fight?
Yes.
The crux of the matter is, and I would very, very much prefer if that knowledge didn't become common, to ensure the populace is acting calmly and rationally. The crux of the matter is that Ramona has been plagued with some bandit attacks. However, one of them was daring enough that they managed to snatch an artifact from the town. that was used as the catalyst to help.
It would grow the plant we
grow.
need.
I see. Is this artifact, is it required in order to grow the thing or itself, or is it more of a quantity issue?
Well, it wouldn't help if I said yes.
Without the device, there are...
It's possible. Yes.
Currently,
as
without the
you probably
artifact, we have
going.
4 total doses of the plants.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but I believe you are going in the direction that it is possible to ensure that the plant Ilwo continues to grow. But for that, certain amount of mana is required. And while the citizens of Ramona are hard-working folk, I'm sad to say that we do not have as many mages as we would need.
So it can be grown with the assistance of the artifact, or absent the artifact, with the expenditure of a significant amount of mana.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
A ritual of some kind.
Understood. All right. This ritual of sorts, is it something that requires particular teaching, or is it easily enough performed? We have a number of runic scholars if it's that sort of ritual. Okay, so... But you have one or more who are knowledgeable in setting up the ritual?
That is correct.
I take it perhaps that the alchemists are...
We have, again, not in enough quantity, as you stated, but we do have mages of our own.
Okay, so...
There's a couple of mages around.
All right. So there are 2 issues that perhaps we can help with then, is perhaps if there are people who can pursue the bandits. Are they still in the area? You mentioned that there have been a number of attacks. Do you believe that their base of operations is nearby?
Given the number, it's possible.
Okay. And
Do you have an estimate on said number? Not really.
All right.
However, we do not currently possess more information about the whereabouts.
Oh, okay. From as the as we look out the door, is there a direction around the city in which the attacks have been focused?
Mainly just from couriers coming in and out.
Okay, so... Okay.
Just exits and entrances from different parts, and entrances, exits to the town.
So the surrounding area, throughout the surrounding area, the couriers and convoys have been attacked, and the things have been stolen, as well as this artifact that was in the town has also been taken.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. Does the town have any is there a particular interest in negotiation, if it could be arranged, with the bandits?
Perhaps. However, that is potential concern for the further future.
Of course.
Currently, the more pressing concern is ensuring the ritual proceeds well, and the town situation can be elevated.
Oh, okay. I'll go with the others, and we can speak with those who are experienced in such things, and if I am able to acquire a group of mages who are willing, where should they be sent to? Or I could bring them to you if you wish it at some point as a group.
Well, you could probably gather them outside the shop, and we can bring you over to where you would preferably have the mages.
Okay.
Yeah, I can escort you over. I know where it is.
Understood. In that case, the three of us can perhaps speak with some people and get those who might be able to assist, and we will be back here at some point soonish. I guess, unless either of you have any thoughts.
No, that works.
Okay.
For now.
And you'd prefer that the specifics of the artifact specifically not become more public than this group.
Yes, leave us our common ears.
Okay, understood. All right, we should get to work to avoid wasting extra daylight then, I suppose. Thank you all for your time.
Of course, thank you very much.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
And
Excuse me.
Yes. Hello.
Assistant, acquaintance of the Holy One, I just wanted to bring you an offering of friendship, a glass of water, and some bread. I thought maybe you'd be hungry.
I can't accept a gift of this nature. I wouldn't ask it of people who are suffering in a time like this.
But you are of the holy. We must. It's not polite to not offer up offerings to those who deserve it.
Perhaps an offering to the Holy One herself.
Well, if you think that our sustenance is worthy of your taste buds. It's just simple bread and water.
Don't
Your
want to take
Holiness.
their
I
food.
do apologize that we don't currently have anything more befitting of your high taste. Another blessing. Thank you so much, Miss. Your Holiness. Yes. I'll take these right away.
Thank you,
Sir Holiness, of course.
All right, we should go.
Of course.
If that's all right, I suppose.
Yes, I'll be out in a minute.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yes, Your Holiness.
Okay.
Holiness.
It's your wings. They.
Oh.
my instrument, but it is
I'm fine.
Angel is considered one as well.
Don't call me Grace or Holy. I ignore the wings. I'm
trying not to see you engaged.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he had me in his hand. So
Yeah.
there's no
Have you seen?
Yeah, no, that's.
Oh,
That's
are you okay?
Just, I appear to have made diplomatic outreach on accident, and I just need a second.
Oh, I was just gonna ask where. Oh, if you need.
Tar's still inside.
Okay. Take a breath if you need to.
Okay.
It's okay.
I mean, anybody could call it diplomatic
Um.
outrage if they something else.
Oh, outrage! I thought it was outrage.
To those who are from the Kalypsia, could I borrow your attention? I'll do it in groups. That's the easier way. Okay, so here's the thing. The town is looking for some help from mages who can offer, who are willing to offer mana in exchange for. There's a performance of a thing in order to help. There's a shortage of a particular plant in the town that is used to treat a disease that is an affliction of their cattle and other things, and so if it's not done, there will be something of, I guess, it seems probably a famine. And so, in order to help reinforce the amount of resources that are available, they're looking for mages who can volunteer mana. Apparently, they don't have a lot of them in the town. And yes, questions, please.
What kind of mages?
It seems as though they just need mana specifically. It's a ritual casting. I'm gathering volunteers.
What is the outrage?
There's a shortage of a particular plant that is the cure for a disease.
Sure, count me in.
I wouldn't mind helping out. I just can't give all of my mana, obviously.
I suspect that whatever amount can be offered is probably is appreciated.
If it helps you also not panic as well, I once again don't mind helping. Just...
I should be able to spare some.
Okay. You were saying, sorry?
I was going to say I'm already weak as it is. I might need to consider what I have.
All right.
Apologies.
So you three then, I'll please gather in this general area in a number of. I'm gonna go and find people and do that and things. So yes. Okay. So we're gathering around this building, and then we're gonna get taken to some sort of secondary location where it'll be performed. Yes. Okay. Otar, Daku, I apologize, I've forgotten your name.
Artanen.
Artanen and Finch are going to help. I'm gonna go around and ask more people, and not try to waste time. Okay, I'll be back.
Now, United has given us a bunch of their acquaintances, and a divine entity themselves.
Hello. For those from, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt the conversation. But I, in an attempt to
more than fine.
In an attempt of expediency. Hello. Okay. So the town is looking for volunteers of practitioners of magic, those who can offer mana in exchange for. There's a process that will be performed to increase the supply of a plant that is required for treating an illness of the cattle and other food sources of the town, and they're looking for mana donors to help in the creation of more of this plant.
You're right. Okay.
Are either of you, any of you, interested?
Yes,
there are three of you.
Faith, balls off.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
I'm with whatever you want to do. We're already asking a lot of you, of course, so anyone who doesn't want to spare, it's no problem, but it would certainly be greatly appreciated. Any little help you can offer.
Can rest it off later.
Then
Okay.
You have our answer. We will help.
Okay, those that are going to be offering their assistance, I have asked to meet sort of in this general vicinity, but that building there that the blonde man just came out of is the one where we're gathering. So if you could be here in a little bit, I'm going to keep running around and trying to find people who are also similarly willing to help. Yes.
You're kidding. You're actually kidding.
Monster exploded. There's three. My heart.
Okay.
Your glass. I don't believe I can help in that situation. More of my study is focused on specifics rather than the larger scale of things.
Might be able to keen at least something. I don't know.
I suppose you are correct. There are some that are rather enthusiastic about this. I think some...
Excuse me.
Some thought in that might be needed.
Would be able to act appropriately should they be required in the moment.
Pardon the intrusion. Briefly, there is an issue with the town that we are in, wherein they require a larger supply of a plant that grows in the area, or that they can make more of. It's to treat a disease that is afflicting their food supply, and so there will be, in relatively short order or presently, some sort of level of famine. And in order to acquire more of this plant, they're looking for volunteers who are willing to offer mana in exchange for not in exchange for anything. People who are willing to offer mana to assist them in the increase in supply of this plant. Are either of you interested?
Toki could help, perhaps.
Okay. If you are interested, I ask that at some point soonish you make your way sort of up into the main square of the town. From here, it is slightly to your left. There's a building that we're going to be gathering people. If you look for Daku and Finch and some others, they'll be gathering there as well, and Nix and Aina. And so if you're willing to meet there, then please do so. If not, I'm sure that's understand. Thank you.
The guardsman Hines.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
How did I get into this? Okay. Excuse me. It's two questions. First, do you know if anyone else from the ship has passed by here?
I've not seen anyone yet.
Okay. And secondly, the town is suffering from a shortage of a specific plant that is used to treat a disease that is afflicting their food supply, and so in some amount of order, there will be some level of famine. They're asking for volunteers who are willing to donate mana through a ritual in order to help create more of this plant that they are in need of. Are you interested?
Certainly. When is it?
Okay. It's basically as soon as I go around asking people. So, where people are meeting vaguely in the sort of center area of town, and if you're looking for like Daku or Finch or Nix and Aina, they're going to be gathering, and we're getting people there. So I'm going to keep going and trying to find people. And if you're willing and able now-ish, then yes.
I'll make your life easier.
Thank you. I'll come back for them. Oh, this just keeps going. Okay. Why is this like this? This is just the edge. Okay, this doesn't go anywhere. This is fine. Everything's fine. We're doing okay. We're doing what we... why did this happen? It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so that's probably another area of such things and the like. Okay, so... okay.
Bring more to the table than they do.
It's good.
Excuse me.
Yes, hello.
Acquaintance of the holy. Were you the one saying about some ritual?
Yes.
A town exit over there. You can
So I'm just wondering, when's that happening and where? 'Cause I'm gonna go see if I can recruit some people to help you.
Yes. People are gathering sort of in the main town, the building that they took us into, the alchemist shop. Where people are vaguely gathering in the area outside. If you look for the man that is wearing the dirty yellow shirt, the yellow shibon with the yellow colored wings, he's one of the people helping. So if you find him and Nix and Anna, that's some of the people you can send people towards. Feel free. I'm not very good at this. I'm sorry.
Coil?
Oh, don't worry about it. You're doing a wonderful job. You're helping out as much as you can, and we appreciate that so much.
Certainly.
The pleasure
Yes.
enough has already blessed Ramona. Thank you for everything.
Of course, I'm happy to help where I can. Please feel free to speak whoever you'd like. I've spoken to a number of people that are in that area, so many of the people in town might know, but I certainly might have missed people. So, yes.
Right.
I think probably there should be many of those who are interested soon. Go on, please.
Right. I'm gonna go into town and start recruiting people.
Oh, okay.
Second the bread again.
You too. She didn't want my offering, so.
It's certainly appreciated, but it's fine. It's fine. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
That the town is looking for volunteers. I don't remember if you heard or not. I'm sorry if this is redundant. The town is looking for volunteers of mana to help them grow a plant that is required in order to secure their food supply against a famine, or rather a disease that might inspire a famine. Are either of you interested in participating?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. If so, please make your way towards the sort of center of the city, and I'm gathering people now, and whenever that's a thing that has sort of been completed, then they'll be helping take us to the place where the process will be performed.
I swear if they call me their holiness or grace or
They're probably
divine
going to
or
do that,
anything.
I'm afraid. Thank you. Where the hell am I? Okay. Okay, we're just gonna go a little bit further and see, and then we'll go back. And I don't know if I'll have found everyone by then, but that's okay because I'm not going to find everyone, and I don't want them to wait to try to get the thing that they need. So we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. We're just gonna hope for the best. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna look and see who we can find and go from there. That looks like a gate. I feel like I'm probably not supposed to go through there, so I'm not gonna go through there, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Okay. I would really like to find Molly. Molly would be very helpful because I could talk to her about the bandits because I think I can probably trust her to not with the things and lying and things and stuff. So I'm gonna just ask her. Hopefully, maybe she'll know what to do. That would be good. I would like it if she knew what to do. I don't know what to do. How did this happen? I don't understand what I did. I wish I was a better runner. Okay. Everyone swan a dog too, so.
You know, what do they have to mock you about?
From what I can tell.
Oh, immature, you know. She comes back.
Yeah, I'm just, I'm just looking for any other stragglers who I can find, but I'll probably come back. I'm just gonna peek out my head out and then come back and. Yes. The what?
There's a lot of people in the church.
The church. Is this the church?
Yes.
I'm gonna go into the church then. Okay. Thank you. You would qualify as the people in the church. Okay. I think you all know about it. Never mind. Sorry. Okay, I think all those people know. I'll be back.
He's got probably the biggest wings currently.
A thing that's been going on for a while, but we've had a cure for that while.
Hello. Did
Hello.
the conversation go well?
Well, okay, so they're looking for mana donors to help make more of the plant that they need in order to solve the disease that's afflicting them and is going to cause the famine. Are either of you interested in donating mana through a ritual?
That's odd. The man told me that the place where they pick the herbs is an alchemist's secret. I'd be surprised that they just told you that they make it, and...
There are things, would you like to help?
Oh, you're keeping things.
I've been asked to keep secrets. I would like to talk with you about them, though, Melly, maybe. I don't know. If you're going to tell him anyways, then I can talk to both of you about it. This was not supposed to happen.
Okay.
I just wanted to talk with them about it.
Well, I think for safety's sake...
Holly was just sort of there, and...
Only one of us should do it, right? I don't know if you're up for it.
I'm fine with that.
Alright, then you have your donor.
Oh, okay. We're gonna go back into the town and meet with some people, and they're gonna take us to a place where it's gonna happen. This is why I think it's like not a very good secret, because everyone that's gonna be willing to go and help is also gonna know that what's happening. So I don't, strictly speaking, I don't know exactly if this is a good idea. I'm just trying to help.
I am
Alright.
familiar with at least a few rituals, so.
Sure.
Okay.
Also, I'll save you the trouble. There's no one that direction.
Okay, thank you. That is very helpful. Okay, we should go because they're waiting. People are waiting. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
I didn't mean to be a diplomat. I just was standing. Holly stood next to me, and it just sort of became a thing. And
Holly.
Angel.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I think I found as many people as we're going to find. So, okay, we can do this. Thank you. Okay.
Just about everyone, eh?
I think everyone that we're going to be able to find is been gathered, so we could grab all of those people and go, and you can take us to where we need to be and things. Yes. Okay.
I'll leave the gathering to you, and we'll do the leading.
No, it's the divine.
Okay.
Divine one.
I see.
For those that have offered their assistance, we're going to be leaving now.
I see.
Like penguin, chicken, lettuce, whatever. But don't call me holy or grace or divine. None of that.
Thank you all again for all the support you've had.
Of course. Happy to help.
Personally, as someone who used to live close enough to
Okay.
forts or
Haven't forgotten where it is, have you?
I'm just double checking.
Red is a burner.
All right.
7 even more.
Oh,
I have a feeling for saying so.
he's off. I suppose we are following you then?
This is the gentleman that's going to lead us to where we're going. He's one of the alchemists. Yes.
You know what? You don't
These two gentlemen both.
This way.
Yes. Thank you.
For the rituals,
The mother.
Right. Yes.
Haru is. Alright, Haru is that elite.
Anti-plague party.
I'm gonna be going on 1, 2, 3, 4.
This
Fairly big group.
Daku, wait up. I'm old. I can't walk that fast.
Right here.
Okay.
Go, everyone's still with us.
right down here.
Look at that.
Someone coming along.
To actually get in, which would be nice.
Yeah, we're coming.
So where are we going?
Not long, just. This is a much bigger group of what we had.
Apologies. I sort of wanted
I'm
to.
just here to watch. I don't do magic.
I figure more was better.
Keep eye out for
Okay.
I went a bit ways into the forest, only assuming that's where we're going. It's pretty deep. Went about halfway and I came back out.
Alright, and it is right over there, so I'll just walk you down here.
I only assumed.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just here to watch. I don't really do magic, so.
Oh, there is a river to eat fish from. Very nice.
Nice.
Just near.
Okay.
Don't you find it suspicious that he does?
No.
Oh. It's a lot of people.
Well, the plant is required, and so I figured more people was better.
I mean,
Fair
if it
enough.
could cause a famine for this plant not to live or whatever, I think it's a good thing there's a lot of people.
I'll just go
yeah.
in and grab the mages.
Like all experiments,
Okay,
something
thank
like...
They also called over a bunch of experienced mages. So.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, from what I know, it's just they need mana, so.
Mm.
I like your dress.
Question. Do I have to give the mana, or can they just take it from me? Because I don't really know how to give mana.
It seems to be some sort of process. It was told to me. There's a process or a ritual or something of that sort.
Everyone's got to open the door themselves, you see. It shuts quite quickly.
Oh,
okay.
I see.
Sounds good to me.
It's a very quick shutting door, so everyone's got to push it open themselves.
Okay.
And then so you can just.
Well, let's
Okay,
see
yeah,
if
they're
we
already
grab them
coming
as they're
in.
coming right this way.
Oh.
The other one sent us. Are we not supposed to be in here? Should we leave?
No, you're more than fine. The
Oh,
intention
okay,
was to come down and greet you all, but it seems like you've all been more than eager to help out.
Yeah, it's one of the alchemists sort of indicated that we should follow, and that happened. I'm sorry.
Well, we more than appreciate all of your help. My alchemist friend, would you be willing to lead the way? So I can begin this ritual.
You're mean. I know I'm in training, but I'm still a mage.
Apologies, I'm sorry. A little insensitive of me. Come this way, friends.
Why does this feel like a trap? This kind of feels like a trap. I feel like this is maybe just a little bit of a trap. I feel like we're all just all of our strongest mages have all just promised to go and follow them into the woods, and we've done that, and now they're going to do a ritual to do a thing that is unspecified with an artifact they don't have to accomplish goals that they can't. I don't understand. I haven't really done a very good job of this. And then everyone's going to be upset with me, and including a lot of the people that I don't know yet, because several of the people here I don't really know yet, and that's not great for me, probably.
Quite the forest.
Lots of graves at home.
Yes, quite the expansive scenery.
All the open fields around Ramona, I would have expected to see.
Yes, we have
It
quite
is.
analyzed that area. But this forest is still more than expensive. It's where I typically practice all my training.
Why so many gravestones?
Speaking at once.
They are graves?
The stones along the stones along the side.
Unfortunately.
Oh.
Oh.
Sheesh.
Oh. Unfortunately, we really have a proper graveyard.
I'm sorry. That just killed me.
Well, where more fitting than where life is at its fullest. Where a forest blooms, that means life is at its best.
Ah, yes.
I know the Divine One is more than grateful, but I don't expect such this help. Now then, if you'd all be more than willing to share some of your mana with us, we will begin the proper ritual in order to help with the black.
How do I share mana?
What ritual entail? Depends on the ritual.
If you all could
You
form
may
a
just
circle,
have to
please.
Oh, okay.
stand there.
If it takes it from me, they can do that. Just a
With
little
ourselves or
I'll
with you?
purposely give it.
Form a circle wherever you feel most comfortable. We will stand where we need
okay.
to be.
Okay.
Better if I can help you, of course, but study takes time.
I'll just stay out of the way, I guess. Don't do magic.
Oh, I will too.
Very strange circle, I will admit, but
I feel like maybe these people weren't all needed. I feel like I've maybe fucked up.
You two up there, we need a circle, and unfortunately we want a 2D one, not one that's above the roots. Just to satiate my own curiosity, what does this ritual entail?
Mana.
As you all know, well, mana. As you are aware, there's a certain plague that's rifing through the town of Ramona. Without the medicine, it's been more than hard to cure our cattle. So, this ritual will hopefully allow us to make more of that medicine. With your mana, we should have more than enough to hopefully do so, at least in theory. Oh, a Divine One! Thank you for your presence.
What, yes? Yes? Don't push
I guess some people just came along to watch.
So it would seem.
Anyone who's willing to share their mana, could they please join the circle? Otherwise, you're free to spectate, I suppose.
Thinking I was going to watch, but I guess I'd push him to the circle. Oh, making noises.
So like a way, like I'm not very magically inclined, although I have mana. How would I share mana?
He's gonna ask the same.
Sharing mana. Typically the process is similar to casting any spell you might be familiar with, though without any sort of... It's hard to explain this. Think of it almost as if you're pouring one glass of water into another, that water being your mana, and the glass being my body. It's a little difficult to explain, but that's at least the premise.
Can you just take what you need
your
from me?
body? So should we like put our hands on you, or just... I guess you want to just make a circle. So.
Have you ever casted a spell before?
Yeah.
Simply fill the air with your mana, and we will take it as we please for the ritual.
Basically, try to cast a spell, but without giving it form. Just the mana going out.
Okay. I don't want to burn down the forest, though. That's what I'm worried about.
If you don't give it form and don't give it element, you should be good.
Oh, you're walking around.
That's a lot easier said than done.
He's holding out our hands.
I was taught by an old man in a cabin. Have you all prepared yourselves?
Haruhas?
Wonderful. I'll begin a countdown from 5. Please not try to overfill with mana. Keep a steady stream. The easier it is for us to mend, the easier the ritual will be. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your surroundings, the trees and whatnot.
You feel your magic begin to be drawn to the circle on the ground. You can feel your mana pool emptying slowly. Beneath you, you feel the roots begin to claw at your feet and shoes before releasing. You can feel the growth of the grass, every wiggle from a worm beneath the dirt. The air around you becomes warm. You can feel the sunlight on your skin. You can feel every gust of wind. You feel it all.
Keep steady, everybody. Not temper yourselves.
The plant in the center of the ring begins to glow. From its withered state, it slowly begins to rebuild itself into a flower. It sparkles. It shimmers as the light engulfs it. And then suddenly you feel a snap. And it dies.
No. Too much. Thought all the research we put into it, I thought it. Thank you all for your participation. It is none of your faults for what's transpired. We simply did not research this more than we needed. I apologize for exhausting your manner.
May I have a look at the plant? See if I could recognize it, perhaps? Probably not, but...
Did I burn it? I suppose there'd be no harm in you attempting, though with the ritual, how it went, I doubt there's much to do with the remains of that plant.
I see. Fair enough. There's Otto still here, actually. He might be better for this, but... do not think he is.
He's here.
Right, yeah.
He's behind Molly.
Otto, you're probably better at this. Anything you recognize with this?
Depends. Depends if I can hear it speak mostly.
They're long.
Deben Shao Duplis. Lagen there.
I'm going to assume I don't hear anything from the plant anymore, considering how it's dead.
Yeah, it's kind of like whispering, but it slowly fades away as you touch it.
Der Beer Lagendish.
If the plants around it alive?
The plants around it are alive.
Is it not odd to you? Or perhaps it was just dying by itself.
A bit more tired. There goes my...
Can you still make use of this plant at all?
There goes my...
We will collect it and see what we can do, but it's doubtful much will come from this.
I see.
Even if you do make something, it's going to be a very, very low quality.
Sitze.
Yes.
Kon lieber Stier.
Again, I want to thank all of your participations. The outcome of the ritual is none of your faults, but ours. The fact you are all more than willing to lend your mana speaks to volumes of your mercy. Thank you, truly, from the bottom of our hearts.
But nothing.
Apologies that we weren't able to.
It is unfortunate.
Is there a way to learn about ritual? Many here have knowledge. May be able to better chances next time.
Not even a sprout.
I suppose since it went awry, it wouldn't be harmful to share the notes, but... Apologies for my great attitude. I'll try to share my notes with those who are interested when I can. I will see if the mayor will allow such.
U ben nicht.
Oh, yes. Oh, of course, yes.
I wonder if the animals here are protected.
Der Wagen schwa, dann am Meer. Wie viel most comfortable. Du bist.
It's a
Man
forest.
ist
Gotta ask if I can do some hunting. Get some hide for the stock.
Well, I think we're beyond
I
hoping
could sell the meat
as
to people in town
exclusive. I think
too.
we're
Be a good
starting to go
alternative to
into playing and
cattle.
begging territories.
Venison. If they have deer here.
Not so much hope as it is desperation at this point.
Haru?
Fancy notes.
Thank
you.
What else? There's monsters.
I'll do what I can, certainly. I'm not an expert on this sort of magic, I'm afraid. But I can certainly help, and I can also duplicate any of the notes that were given to any who need them.
These goggles are horrendous in this place.
Do not have to be expert in type.
Hey.
Differences.
You're right.
Ritual.
Might as well.
Yes.
I was worried for a minute I burnt the poor
Maybe.
thing.
It's
Felt it
certainly
die.
worth a chance. It's worth an attempt, at least.
Have to convince Mayor.
Hey.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, I'm quite inexperienced with that magic stuff. I just thought I could help. So, if anything, I was probably the weak link.
Have any creepy spirits or whatever in it? Everyone's alive, everyone's good, but the sprouts are dead. No results.
Molly,
No results.
can I speak with you?
No
Have a good chat.
Hopscotch was flying around.
At least while they're speaking, at least. And while we have a
What did they?
I don't know.
Strange. Let's keep going.
I'm not sure if we're free to wander further or not. We're just looking to have a quick side conversation.
I have the same. I have the same page on you. I don't know if we're supposed to go or not. That's why I'm sticking with you guys in case you get attacked.
Okay. Well,
This is okay. We can go back towards the way we came then.
I want to stay inside of them. Though it seems our friends are. Well,
Mitroffel needs the permission of in Zukla.
we can talk after.
Is this the stuff here?
Are we so?
Stuff here.
Over. They're coming back.
It is you again.
It's not unrelated, hence the.
It is you again. Holy.
There's some open areas by the farm. So, sure I can find something out there. As long as it ain't beef based. Seems like the Blackburn only attacks
nice to meet you.
people.
You are definitely more.
If I may gather all of your attention, apologies for the interruption.
And how do you catch this disease?
Not quite sure. As I said to
Once more,
someone else, I'm not the
thank you all
medical
for participating
professional.
in
We
the
just do
ritual.
all the
It means a lot
alchemy
that
and the
you all do
mixing and
such a thing.
the hot stirring. But
And
anyone
as foolish as this is to do,
who has symptoms would notice
the town of Ramona may would have one more
black burns,
request of all of you,
notice
if you're willing to
some
participate.
black coloration on your skin and a burning sensation when you,
You see,
touch it, that sort of thing. That's the most common symptom
Before
whilst you're developing the disease.
all of this,
There's someone behind you.
we made this medicine with a certain artifact. We did not do these rituals in order to mend to it.
I mean, I was just explaining.
A long time ago, a man had came in and cultivated this plant with an artifact, and that is how we kept our cattle, well, alive and safe for all this time. But recently, bandits had come in and pillaged our town, and they took the artifact. We've done all we can to look for it, but we haven't been able to locate it. And if this ritual has fallen through, then finding it again would likely be our last chance for Ramona. I know this is a big request for all of you, but this artifact is the one thing that can possibly save us. And if you're all willing to expend a little bit more mercy to our town, finding this would mean the world to all of us.
We need a little more details.
Probably.
Like where? We'll even look.
Well, if there's bandits about, I can only assume.
Look for bandits.
We'll take care of it.
Bandits have attacked in numerous areas around the surrounding region. They don't know where they are.
Lucky for you, bandits are my specialty. The least we can say is that this part of Keshin is a little more bare than most. It's far more rural. It's why bandits come and attack our city so often, because it's harder for law enforcement to come this way. It's likely they have some sort of outpost somewhere, but again, Ramona is a small city of mages who are not expertise in combat. We cannot possibly take an offense to get our artifact back, nor even begin the journey to do such. Thank you for your gesture, Divine One. Point is, you all seem like excellent mages, warriors, and more than courteous people. I'm sorry I cannot share more info, but if you're willing to help us, please.
I suspect many of us are, yeah.
I will not ask for a decision immediately. Of course, it's a big favor to ask. Please talk amongst yourselves and choose what you're willing to do with this. If you do not wish to proceed, I more than understand. It's a great task to offer upon all of you.
I see not everyone brought their equipment. Do you want us to gather tomorrow morning, perhaps?
That would be best. It's not immediately urgent, but again, the more time, the more cattle that are killed, so...
Of course.
The hastier, the better.
I suspect it could be assembled today, if that's the town's desire. Yeah.
I heard
Please,
something
do not
about
need-
alchemists being a problem as well. Is that not
The
also an
alchemists in our
issue?
village, they're the ones who distributed the medicine. That's why prices were so high, because the medicine was hard to get. Many of the civilians called them stingy, but unfortunately it was just a misunderstood situation. Please, they were simply trying their best. They're not the foes you have to look out for.
Mm.
To make that decision. Doesn't seem to be any leadership making that decision. It's just
Again, please, take your time with the decision. I'm assuming you've all had a very long journey coming here and have been looking to Ramona for rest, not journey.
and they're most likely going to do it. Regardless of what the
That is all. Please,
When would you
come to
like us
me,
to come
or
back to you with this decision?
please, give yourself some time. I do not want to rush any of you. Once you've come to a decision, come to me or the mayor.
I don't know what they're doing. There's no
Okay.
I don't know what they're doing.
And again, do not feel like you're obligated. The mercy you've shown today has been more than enough.
Give us a
Thank you all
fucking
again.
Well, they did mention the artifact. And they did mention for how.
Okay, okay.
More or less straightforward.
I'm in.
Alright then.
We're going to help them, are we not?
Do I keep this a secret from the rest?
Don't know if I'm in yet, but bend to the scum of the earth. If it's to do with bandits, then I might be a little more tempted.
I think we're gonna have to report our...
I know
Well, there's no time.
I'll be asking for something.
Hey, you're fine.
I don't
I'm
really
patient.
have any
I was gonna ask for a coin.
weapons on me. All I have is...
We'll wait.
A job's a job.
This is more important.
Faith will save the town.
Asato!
I have a little bit of magic. May Haru bite some of your time?
Asato!
Important to stay armed, but...
Oh,
Would you
yes,
like
you're
to
more than
join
welcome.
me on a reconnaissance? We go up ahead in front of the party.
There's no party departing from this location.
Oh, they wish to speak privately. Sorry.
Huh?
Seems they wish for a private audience. I will join more of you when needed.
Which
The
party
mayor
are you
has some
referring
some
to?
going on
questions
there?
as well.
It's not being gathered presently.
Well, regardless,
Oh,
I'm
well, we were
going
just coming
to
to
take you, if
offer
you'd
our
like to
assistance
join me,
formally.
to do a little bit of reconnaissance. It's okay?
And my left hand.
If it was being siphoned somewhere, the plant itself might have been the link.
That's why I'm a little bit worried.
My apologies that we weren't able to help. Hopefully, we can come up with a solution as it relates to the bandits soon.
It's more progress than no progress. That'll do.
I'm on as my only defense, so.
I was a bit surprised when I was trying to...
Appreciate the effort and all that, but you know, what can you do?
You feel more assertive in
Yeah.
your stance.
Yeah.
And
That's
Not
what
so
you
much
mean.
of a pushover.
Puff your chest out, you know?
Before that, I wasn't even certain how to shower.
Open
man.
your
I
eyes,
came in.
puff your chest out, and...
Your inner child is showing.
We
Hello.
are quite.
The
You can tell by that big smile on your face.
I was told in advance of the situation with the bandits and the artifact and was asked to keep it a secret. That's what I wanted to talk with you about.
Oh, I see.
Also, unrelated reasons to have a discussion, which we can certainly do, but I...
I've already moved that up from your sight.
I can go take a look if you want me to.
Yeah.
Perhaps in a few moments.
We came in here before we did. All
If
this.
you
Came
want.
about up to here, and I went back in.
I made it to the gate, but I have time.
We have time.
Yeah, I didn't want to go too deep into it first. I don't know nothing about without anyone.
Alright.
I do not want to push you, but I'm available for talk.
Okay. I'm going to express my willingness to... I'm not much of a warrior, so I'm going to express my interest regardless, and that I might be of use if needed, but other than that, I can probably speak.
It seems to be more impromptu as they only bury those with Blackburn here. Have you ever run into Blackburn before?
I have not. Oh, him. I haven't.
Either of you.
It sounds like
No, I
they're already on top of it.
either. I've been asking to see if I can look into it a little. I admit some curiosity. I imagine. I mean, 2 days to find something probably won't be much, but it might help if we ran another area.
You had said that if... Well, it was said that if we were interested, we should let you or the mage know. While I'm certainly not much of a particular warrior myself, I'm willing to offer my assistance if it's of use.
Side note, I'm sure you have a huge supply, but I do make bandages and various poultices.
Well, that
Run out.
main assistance that the mages were going to offer was with the ritual, however that turned out to be not as fruitful, and therefore so perhaps recovering the artifact from the bandits themselves is the way to go. But perhaps you also have arcane arts that can help with that as well.
I can certainly contribute where I'm able, at least.
Oh yeah, looks like...
That being said, when Haru was there, there's two others who...
Apologies that we weren't able to help with the... Well, I suppose we were, but we're not able to. Thank you for your time.
What do you think the... are you the mayor? Or the person in charge? Mayor. It's curious, isn't it?
I need to step off this side.
Runs the church and the town.
Excuse me.
Let's see. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm not a fan of bandits. So.
We can go.
It is a pleasure to meet you. I am Haru.
Well, I myself am glad I'm
I think yes, we can.
That many responsibilities clearly has no time for fun.
I hope you'll not mind over much if I sit. I've been running quite a lot.
It's alright.
Hello?
Aye. I am sorry for the way that I treated you.
I I'm sorry. I have rather a lot of thoughts, and I don't know where to begin with most of them.
And same with me. And
But
there were a lot of things I did in that situation that I regret.
I'm I'm sorry too. I think that today has, if nothing else, been a rather significant indictment of my abilities to have any sort of rational composure or reliability in stressful situations. I'm sorry for sending you away, especially like I did. I didn't want you to go. I don't know what came over me.
I understood. I was not helpful in that situation either. I was just making things worse for you. But I will not repeat those mistakes. And I don't know. Well, I have an idea of what was going on with you. But I did not know what to do in that situation.
I'm not sure I follow.
Your ritual. You've done it, yes?
No.
Mm. Then I'm wrong.
I am. I was going to. I probably should have. But the
What happened to your hand then?
I said I was going to. It's a bandage. There's a large cut underneath.
Mhm.
I knew that if I completed it, that I only get so many chances. I thought maybe I would see about acquiring more here, but if a lot of the cattle are afflicted with this disease, then that's not really an option, and I don't have time for trapping and the like, in that sense. So hunting is
I told you
happening.
before, we do have a chicken at the farm.
I didn't think it was right to ask for your help.
You can always ask for my help, Mia. I was more angry with myself than at you. But I was still upset at you. That I cannot lie.
I'm still not sure I understand what I did.
You said that your decision was a mistake with me. And you pushed me away. And I left. You were angry with me. Probably still are. I would hope that you still are. I have not made up for what I did yet.
Today, I Today, I just... I was just trying to ask if they had a library. And I didn't get to even... But then because Holly was there and Angel was there and that it all just sort of... And then I got taken to be because... And then the mayor thought that I... And they asked me to keep secrets and I don't... And I just wanted to come find you so that I could talk with someone about it. And I... But I don't know if I'm angry with you.
Is what you said that night true?
It's a dead end.
What?
Don't worry about him.
Okay. I just tell her. It might get in the way, but she might already just know, and then some of it was. Some of it I just said. I don't know why. I want to explain, but you can't tell anyone. Please.
Why would I tell someone?
I don't know. But I'm not...
You have not told anyone the previous things that you have said.
I'm not supposed to talk with anyone about it. I'm not supposed to be close to people.
I gathered that from what you told me.
Being close to
We
you
really
would...
shouldn't be having this discussion here, though.
Okay.
What were you going to say?
If we can't talk here, we can't talk here.
I'm just worried about the people walking above us or coming up around the corner. If it is so important to not let anyone know.
We could walk deeper, I guess. I don't think anyone will make it this far back without us seeing.
You can sit down again. If you wish.
I'm okay for right now. It's not true that I wanted you to go. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't know. I was upset and struggling and this is why I'm not supposed to do these things. Because it does get in the way.
Was it a mistake?
It's just a dead end. It is a dead end. I guess it was the wrong way. Leave them do that.
I don't know how to answer that. I'm sorry. I don't.
Do you regret it?
No. No.
Do you wish to take back those words?
Which words?
That we shouldn't be together. Or do you still think that?
I want to. I, I,
You know, this hat is really annoying in times like this. Don't cry. Please.
I, she's going to find out, Mia. She's going to find out. She's going to. You can't. 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 You can't do this. You can't. You shouldn't. You can't.
Is something like what happened that night going to happen again?
You can't get rid of her. You can't. 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 You need her. Clearly. But she's going to catch you. I don't know why I said what I did. It might. Yeah.
Has it happened before?
I've never had feelings about anyone before. I'm not supposed to. Not supposed to get close to people. I'm not even supposed to tell you that. I do want to be with you. But maybe that's not the question.
Are you allowed to be with me? And I'm pretty sure that's a no.
I'm not even allowed to have this conversation.
Sorry. I'm thinking. You definitely have told me way too much. Will you be safe if you told me this much?
I don't know. You aren't.
That's Tom.
And that's part of it. That's part of why.
I am so sorry.
I don't understand.
Why are you backing away? What?
Mm. To be wary, to be ready.
Why? Did I do something to make you wary?
You apologized, and I don't understand why. Because you know too much.
I was just saying sorry because you've told me that much. I wasn't trying to get information from you. I was trying not to.
You've been trying to get information from everyone ever since you got here.
I mean, if you talk to someone, you're going to get information.
You and Alden both.
Because I need to know what's going on. I need to know where we are and who the people are with us. I don't go digging for stuff that'll be dangerous to people if they tell me. I said I'm sorry because I'm worried about you.
You should be more worried about yourself.
I always am. But are you worried about me? I want to be with you.
I don't want you to get hurt. And more than that, I don't want to hurt you. I can't. I can't.
After the Kalypsia, where are you going to go? If you can tell me.
Is this dangerous? Home. Or wherever I'm sent next.
So I probably wouldn't even be able to see you. If that is what you're saying.
I can't answer that.
Well, you should know. I'm able to wait for you for a very long time.
Mm-mm. Maybe she'd be allowed. She's one of us. Why wouldn't she? The others would be welcome. You might be allowed. You might be allowed after.
But not now.
You're not one of us. Not quite. But I don't know. Probably not. Not yet.
Then I will wait.
I'm not sure that I understand.
What do you not understand?
What you'd be waiting for.
You.
Alden won't be welcome.
That's fine. I'm sure he's tired of me. That is a joke. But and things can also change later down the line. Time is funny that way.
I don't know what to do.
What do you mean?
Here, now, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say.
Do you want to give it another try? Just to see what happens.
You know you're going to get hurt.
Pain is a part of life.
Yes.
I will try not to be so frustrating again.
Me too.
Try not to tell me anything else. Okay? Or at least anything that'll get you in trouble. And vice versa, me in trouble for knowing it.
There's a great deal I can't tell you. And some of it that doesn't matter, Mia. Either she'll hate you or she won't. Either she'll hate you or she'll be dead. It doesn't matter.
It does matter. But you just can't. Let me know. Why must everything be so complicated?
Everything's always complicated. Just not everyone sees it.
Yeah. Why do you have this just dangling here?
Because I like it.
I'd have thought it would have gone annoying.
I hardly see it anymore. It's a reminder of something. Just something from home. What is it?
Thinking. Something I really want to do. But I don't know if this is it's a good time after that conversation.
If you need to go, you can go.
That is not what I'm talking about.
It's a question you can ask. I'll answer it if I can.
I really want to kiss you.
What?
I have for a while. And I thought I was never going to be able to. That was very nice.
You have very pretty lips.
I don't think I've heard that one before.
I thought about it quite a bit.
Really?
When we were talking. You're really... It's not just your lips, but... I... You're very pretty.
You're also very pretty. Extremely pretty.
Thank you.
There's your smile. I have missed your smile.
We should probably walk back. What? We should probably walk back. We've been out a long time.
Making a noise of affirmation.
Oh, okay. Sorry, It's been a long day.
It's a lot. It has. That I can agree. Though it sounds like yours has been a lot longer.
I don't really know what happened.
Mm.
I just sort of
Hopefully
accidentally
this got worked
ended up.
into something.
Mm. And now I feel like it's maybe like I feel like it's my fault that things didn't really go that well, and everyone really sort of wasted their time and energy. And I asked a lot of people to do it, and then nothing happened. And now maybe, and then I didn't tell them about the bandits, but then I said things, and so maybe I knew about the bandit.
It's alright. So maybe now you can finally find that library.
Maybe. I don't think there is one. Doesn't seem like it's a large enough town.
Mm. It'd be strange if a town like this didn't have one. But
With how closely their alchemists and mages seemed to be hoarding knowledge. There's probably someone I could work with given some time, but I don't think we're going to be here long enough. So it is what it is.
you can still inquire about it.
That's true.
We can probably try and finally have that food day. Yeah.
I suppose that begs the question, is this the repayment meal or the...
No, I said that you can repay me a different way, remember?
Yeah, we never actually agreed on any...
Oh, I thought we did. My apologies.
How would you like your repayment?
Mm. You can just pay me in money. It is simpler that way. I'll put it towards the farm. Or if Alden tries to buy fish. I suppose.
Fish?
Yes. He is a bird.
Okay.
Big wings. He likes fish.
I guess I'm confused as to why it's your payment if he's the one that wants fish.
He made me buy it.
Okay.
He's annoying like that.
I see. Okay.
Even though all of our money is shared between us, so it's not really like my money or his money. Kind of just our money.
I suppose that's fair enough.
money is still strange.
Many people put a lot of stock in it, but
Trading things of equal value is far easier.
well, that's technically the point, really. It's simpler that way if it's designed for use cases wherein you run into situations where, for example, let's say you and Alden are selling fruits and the like from Asana, or tea, or the like. It doesn't do very much good if I have to make all of my purchases when I have things to sell. But what would be better is if shortly, like for example, were I a farmer, then shortly after the harvest, I would be able to, well, I would be able to sell some of my, for example, grain or whatever it is that I'm making, and in exchange, then I pay in coin. That way, it's an easier way to not have to. Otherwise, I have to hoard all of my grain forever, just in case I want something.
I suppose. But really, it's just whatever the one
I
selling
don't think I would
quote-unquote
cause that much of a mess,
wants
you know, with a
or
gun
needs
and
in that moment.
I'd shoot him.
with the dagger.
It also becomes a burden from those of us that work in especially the more expensive and infrequent trades. For example, if I can only sell things when I'm ready to purchase what might be dozens of pounds of produce.
I'm going to check the inn.
I'll join you.
That is confusing.
Okay.
I'm trying to understand. I just.
That's okay.
I'm used to other things.
I suppose it is, isn't it?
That's, I suppose, fair.
I still cannot get it out of my head that it is just useless.
Many an opportunity in Vail.
Coin.
Yes.
Well, it's. I mean, I guess it's not. That's sort of the.
Well, it is useless where I'm from.
I suppose that's strictly speaking fair.
I didn't know you were a rune crafter.
Speaking of the bird brain, where is he?
A bit here and there.
I'm not sure.
If you ever need supplies stored away in benches or boxes that never end, feel free to let me know.
No, there's Jasper.
A lighter, mind you, but
Did you need him?
tug tug.
No.
Planning on having Gideon do some work for me, but he's been.
Do you know anything about? Hold on, let's.
I just saw him earlier.
Carry you away this way.
Yes, he's been rather sick.
Do you know anything about what is the study of blood? I'll just refer to it as some sort of biological sort of study. Do you know anything of the such?
Kind of. Well, I asked the good doctor over there,
to
What are
sort
you
of
looking for specifically?
gain samples of the infected meat, and I want to sort of see if there might be a way to sort of prevent this sort of spread going forward.
That would be a Gideon.
If not to cure it, then perhaps to make it treatable. If that
can be something you look into.
And
I know medicines might be a bit complicated,
Sorry.
and treating
I
the
got
sort of
distracted.
substances within the blood might be the way to go about it.
You're fine.
like if you want a
Because it seems to affect cattle,
and once it gets to the cattle, it gets to the people. So if there's a way to
I've
administer it
not
to the
really
people
seen
directly,
anyone around to ask about
It'll stop it in its tracks.
no pun intended.
a place to purchase food.
So, if
And
you
I've not seen anywhere that looks of the sort, have you?
The docs seem to have gained certain samples.
Fortunately, at the clinic, most of my supplies are close at hand.
I'm curious about that building.
It could even be a
Would you like to investigate?
Regardless, that is all I came to tell.
We just sat down.
It's alright. If you wish to get up.
No, I'm saying I just sat down.
For your hand. I mean, you can always restock it.
Okay.
Yes.
I've been on my feet all day.
Mm.
Mm.
I'm going back.
Do you know what that one is?
That's the alchemist building.
A weapon shop? Ah. Alchemist.
You a fan of the weathercock?
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
The drink, the cider that I drank in there was pretty good.
You say it's better than the Eye of Time, huh?
No. At least the food wasn't.
Do you know what this strange contraption is?
Issues.
I've been somewhat of
The brick building.
I ate some bread. I think
No.
breads are fine.
The
Bread should be fine.
Brimstone, I know what a brick building is.
We're probably resupplying on food here, so we've probably just bought a bunch of their food already.
And I'm sure the prices were
I meant
astronomical.
the big spinning thing.
Likely, but
Yes.
the
But it's. I meant because it's the only brick building of the ones. It's a windmill.
I suppose it is the only brick one.
Perhaps the business will do the town some good as well.
It's used to process grain.
Mm.
Did a little bit of scouting when I could. There was nothing out towards the west, so.
They can be used for other things as well. Some mages use them in various processes. I know a number of alchemists employ them to help with various things, but
Maybe someone will find something overnight.
very basically, it's connected via internals to a large stone, which grinds the grain.
I'm more in it to test my magic.
Strange.
Used to make flour.
Regardless, I'm going to do
At
some
least
laps to
I'm
see if I
pretty
can find
sure.
the people I'm looking for. Best of luck.
I think it's the same way as one might take raw grains and use a mortar and pestle.
Or we can always just head back to the ship to eat as well later.
But just larger.
All I'm saying is if
And
you
without
aren't gonna
people?
be acting like heroes,
Exactly.
sadly, might need your assistance.
I've resigned myself to the fact.
Strange.
A handful of them. They also store grain often, at least in some amount.
Mm.
I don't know if I'll accompany them or not. I might. It depends on if I'm able to get a makeshift weapon or
I
not.
suppose useful for the people out here.
I think I'm going to peruse the market.
Perhaps not amongst a group of, well,
nurse or doctor with Kalypsia? Are any of your
No.
potions? Surgeons, yes. Are you able to do anything?
Something that large and
Thing to ask.
bricky.
Looking into a few things.
No.
Unfortunately, my own skills are more.
they can be built along rivers as well,
Trauma and injury.
with a different kind of wheel.
Of course, yes. I'm not really a doctor.
The water
Actually,
powers
I
it instead.
specialize in disease.
I might speak with some of our alchemists and herbalists, though.
Well, regardless, anything you can manage. It's shameful to see the city in this state.
It is.
If you need any recompense for, I guess, potions or whatever you may try, the Kalypsia would will certainly be willing to offer. And if not them, I wish to help the city, so you're more than free to come to me and I'll spare my wallet.
Of course. I was looking to make some purchases.
Of course. Oh, in the meantime, actually, while we're docked, please, if anything you wish to have taken aboard, come to me. And I'll try to have
Hello, you two.
Excellent.
Hello.
Hello, Daku.
Find you.
I suppose that goes for you too, if you have any requests.
Actually, real quick. Sorry to interrupt.
The force here seems
Did either of you see where the cows they have were?
after everything's happened.
They're out that way.
That way. Perfect. I was about to go the opposite way. Thank
The
you.
affliction is contagious.
It's out that way and to the right.
Noted. Right, I knew that. But I might, I have some things I can put on. Just having a quick look anyways, I'm not getting too close.
The cows have spots on them of disease and rotting flesh.
I see. Okay. Thank you.
To let you know.
I hope none get themselves sick. If the cure is a plant that grows only here. Could be troublesome.
Apologies for interrupting anything. I've just been simply trying to inform people. Since we're docked, now is the best time than ever to make any request of anything you'd like imported. So if you have any ideas, you're free to come to me and I'll do what I can.
You know if there's a
Thank you.
bookstore or library here?
I haven't looked around if there is, but if you wish for more books or something of the sort, I can try my best to have them imported.
I don't mean to interrupt, but have you seen Duck around here? I could have sworn he just walked
Daku?
out the.
He just went out towards the cows.
He went that way.
Thank
Towards the cows. I hope you're feeling better, Jasper.
I am now that you have asked.
What specific books were you looking for?
Ideally things on magic. I'd be of particular, well, mostly for the library.
Of course. I'll see what I can do regarding that. But in the meantime, if there's any further requests, please come to me. Thank you both for your time.
If they have anything
Thank
on
you.
runic magic, well, I suppose we could
Runic
speak on
magic?
it, but if they do, if they have information on
I'll take a
runics,
look in there myself if they have a bookstore here when I can. and
I'd
see
be
what I
willing to
can
purchase
try.
those personally.
Oh, please, I'll do what I can. As a secretary, it's my job to make sure everyone's mended too. And if the Kalypsia won't pay for it, my wallet's more than big enough to purchase a few books for you two.
Thank you.
It's very kind of you.
It's nothing. I must look after everyone aboard. It's what I've signed up for.
I suppose
In the meantime,
that's fair.
I'll be in the forest if any of you have any more requests. Take care.
Have a good day. Oh, there's Bird Brain.
Hello.
Hello.
Everything's all right, I hope.
I suppose so.
That's good, at least.
Mm.
Any...
Daku went to go check on the cows.
I
think a
might
bunch of other
go
people are.
see if I can help with that again. Although I didn't recognize the disease, it's good to make note of the symptoms, and he did speak about taking a sample.
Yes. I let him know about the rotting spots on the cows.
Yes.
Please be
I
careful.
had a similar conversation with him.
The townsfolk told me it was
Yes, I will.
contagious.
Most certainly, although from what I heard, it seems to be from eating infected meat. And nevertheless, I did take precautions. I do share traits with beasts. So I don't know if I would be more susceptible. It happens with some diseases, so...
I was told that it should be, well, that access should be done cautiously for that reason. I don't know the relative medical experience of the person that told it to me.
Fair. Still, caution never goes...
They
always
really
goes a
should
long way.
call it a meeting so that everyone can know the information.
Some of that was rather my job. I just didn't do a very good job of it.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna go check up on the farm. I'm glad that you're fine. Actually, before that, any news regarding anything, or not really?
I don't believe so.
Alright, fair enough. Then off I go.
Is there specific news to be aware of?
Well, no, last I heard was the whole thing with the bandits. I'm sure that you two are caught up. Yes.
We were talking for a while.
Fair. Well, after you left, nothing really was shared other than that. It's been a couple months since the bandits took the artifacts, around there. It's spotty, the exact timeline. They went west, somewhere from here. They don't think that there's some sort of grey market or black market around there, so they're not going to have been able to get rid of it already. Other than that, they sound like petty bandits. It's just that they so happened to either hear about the artifact and steal it, to sell it, or have gotten lucky with the raid, but I don't know their specifics. But that's everything I heard.
The bandits tried to sell it back to the town?
I heard there's been no ransom, I believe.
Oh. Interesting.
I had asked them
Seems like something
whether
awfully valuable to sit on.
I asked the town whether they'd be willing to negotiate, but they didn't give me a firm answer.
Right, well, off I go. Hello, hello.
Oh, there he goes.
Haru. Did you have business with me earlier?
Oh, Haru wanted to say hi, because she has not properly spoken to you after quite some time. Or a few weeks, so.
Hello again, then.
Haru found her way to the Kalypsia.
So it would seem. I had seen you aboard, but...
Right. What do you make of this situation?
With the bandits and the disease.
The disease and the medicine and such.
I think it's not terribly uncommon for small settlements like this to be destroyed by this thing or that. If you're so reliant on a regular cycle of things, even small disturbances can become large with time. Without intervention, I suspect the town would be abandoned within a year or so.
Why do you think the bandits took the artifact? Any idea?
Was it only the artifact that they stole?
They've taken a number of other things from various caravans and the like, to my understanding.
Either they got lucky with the artifact, or they found some sort of information about it and sold it on purpose.
It's possible that...
Maybe the bandits had a grudge on the town. Who knows? There's not a lot that we can learn further without actually coming into contact with the bandits.
Despite the mayor's insistence upon secrecy, their willingness to reveal the existence of the relic to a single random, well, I guess there were 3 of us present, but to a small group of basic strangers with unknown objectives might
It's all
mean that...
very convenient.
Or they were never all that good at keeping it a secret in the first place. And perhaps only but for the religious zeal that many of the other townsfolk expressed was it maintained. Perhaps those of a less religious persuasion have it as somewhat common, more common of knowledge.
Haru knows that they are not letting all that they know. When it came to the medicine and such, they don't refuse, but they definitely shrug it off as a maybe as to how to, or about the flower that they use or the medicine that they use, or even who the first alchemist, any detailings about them were.
Mayhaps. It's a little difficult to say.
Hello there.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Like this? Given the outfits, you all do not seem like you live here. I take it you're with that?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, how exciting. Well, a pleasure to meet you. Magnolia the Magpie. I suppose, interested in joining your little party towards the end of the world.
I see.
A pleasure to meet you as well. I am Molly.
A pleasure indeed. Myalinthel.
Molly?
Though Mia's okay.
Okay. Mia. What an adorable name. Very nice to meet you, darling.
The ship, but I will
Haru is Haru. It is nice to meet you.
For now.
All right.
Haru.
As you please.
Would
Oh,
you
a
like
pleasure.
to show me where you want me to bring
Seems
the
to be
fish later?
quite.
Meet me
I would
Or
say
would you
that
have fun?
I was worried that this place would be dead, and for the most part it is, but hopefully that will change soon if everyone is just wandering about, from what I hear.
Rest well,
There's a lot of people down that way.
They're looking
If
at
you go further
livestock.
down
Oh,
that road.
really? Livestock? Have they not seen cows before?
There's an affliction.
They're more
of
interested
sorts.
in the disease.
Disease.
Have a good rest of your day in case I do not see you.
You as well.
Something
Seems like
that
everybody
is
lives
afflicting the
nowadays.
cattle. And the people here that are local.
All right.
Oh, just my luck. I finally find a place where I can probably do a good show, and apparently everyone is dealing with the plague. Very
You
unfortunate.
perform.
Yes, I am the magpie after all. I am a musician, let's say.
I see. Maybe one day I'll get to experience your lovely performance.
Well, I would certainly hope so, considering I'm looking to join you all on your fancy little cruise ship. And what is a good cruise ship if not for a good performance?
Very true.
Have you not had any? Oh, please tell me that there's at least some entertainment on board. Everyone seems so grumpy, at least the ones I met down there.
There's a bard. Jasper, his name
really?
is. He's around somewhere. He wandered off towards the livestock, but
Oh, of course, Bart would try to figure out a good story about some dying cows.
Yes.
Oh, I shall
He
have
is
to
very
find
lovely
out.
to talk to. I'm sure he can tell you all about his performance that he put on during a festival on the Kalypsia.
Exciting. Well, yes, bards tend to have the best stories. At least from what I can
They do.
tell. I try to follow in the footsteps of mine.
I see.
I would not call myself a bard just yet. But there's always time, at least until the world ends. But I can be the best musician, if not the best bard.
Very true.
Well, Dad.
Well,
Are you
I'm sure
talking
many will
about,
be happy to have you. Go on.
Are you talking about fire and such?
Fire.
Like
That
a dream.
Oh. Yes, I've heard about this terrible little dream that so many have had. The stories travel very fast. Though I don't exactly sleep myself, so I don't exactly know what anyone else saw. But they made it very exaggerated, so I assume that it was quite an intense dream. Everyone gets so dramatic. I take it you saw?
It is why Haru left Jedagama to come to Kalypsia. Or come find Kalypsia.
I would think that most people did for one reason or another. Whether they saw it or whether they heard about it. Like I said, I may not have seen it, but I'm very interested in how people relax when they're thinking about the world ending and whatnot. And if it's going to go out, it may as well go out with a bang, yes?
I suppose.
I'm sure it'll be a very lovely bang with you around.
Oh, you flatterer. I appreciate that. Hopefully everyone else I meet is as nice as you.
I sure hope so as well. You deserve all the niceties.
Oh, please. You too. Wish you like this all the time.
Mostly?
Well, perfect. Never change. I'm going
I'll do
to
my
go
best
see
for you.
whether people are being very ridiculous about some cattle.
Good luck.
Take care.
Maybe we can see about a show at the tavern later.
It's a very nice wand.
Certainly well made.
Other people are coming back.
Very interesting.
Hello. Just to check in.
Mm.
What time of day is it currently? I need to step away for a second.
How's that?
I imagine it to be quite late. Right. Is it? Would you say it is?
I just have not seen something like her before.
I'm not quite sure.
There's Zimmerman.
Fair enough. I suppose that means that we have not been told that it is yet.
Haru hasn't heard anything.
Oh, good.
They look very different.
Still evening.
True.
Which is strange, because I would have thought by now it would be late. Oh, it is very late. Honestly, likewise.
I'm not an expert on that area of magic.
Maybe the ones above maybe it changed the bulb in the sun. Or perhaps well, you have to do it yourself. Yes, perhaps I misheard. I might make it. Now it is night for me. Even if they have not said anything, I think it's late enough. Yes, of course. How are you, Maeve?
I'm fine, just running errands back and forth from between here and the Kalypsia with stuff I've been picking up.
Fair enough. I still need to pick up a few things for myself.
Able to gather any sort
Hmm.
of alchemist supplies, maybe?
You know,
Nope, that's not my priority.
I think I've
I do
got
stuff for the
spot
tavern,
for
for my own
one night
business
for.
while they're working.
I requested a
Hmm?
Oh,
Where?
Haru spent 2 silver.
Oh, I will take you
nothing
there
that's
on one night for.
Congrats. For the first time.
Might
Okay.
be
What'd you
worth a
buy?
bit, maybe after tonight.
A mug of meat.
I might actually
Oh,
have some additional requests.
that's a good purchase.
If we find a quiet moment.
Good work. Haru wanted to try spending a
if
bit.
you want to step
2
aside to
silver, though,
discuss
that
business,
was,
then of course
that was a
I'm
lot.
always open to
That
that.
is,
Yes, what better place than the
it's
market?
about as much as a, an
Fair.
overmead.
There is some
but
quite some
There's
pretty
a
stuff
nice
down there.
seating area. There's a
Hmm.
nice seating area in the back of the market where you could talk.
Oh, perhaps there.
Well,
I must admit,
I'm ready to resolve this conflict. Get this
Well,
village's artifact.
with the
And
bandits, I
set
don't
sail
exactly know
back
if we're
into
gonna
the
be.
sky.
Well, I don't believe we're gonna be dealing with the bandits today. I think most people are just either
Oh, not
prepping,
today.
resting from being mana tapped, or
Oh, trust
still
me.
deciding whether
Never
or not
felt
they're
this
gonna
week
go
before.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I meant tomorrow. Just ready to get it over with. Save these people the trouble and then get back in the sky and go experience new things.
It'll be interesting.
Been a bit since we've been on the ground, since we first set sail, wouldn't you say?
not too long.
It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, but a couple weeks up in the sky alone, it's quite a bit of time. You lose track of what the ground feels like. Haru
My
very
sea
much
voyages have
prefers
gone
the
on
ground
for
here than
weeks and months.
on Kalypsia. Aye.
Guess I just have a different experience then.
Well, yeah, you fly, don't ya? You got wings.
Well, it's not just that, but I come from above
Oh my god,
floating
that's so
islands in
adorable.
general.
Oh, yeah, bet that is different. I've always been grounded.
Oh, he's
My
so
life
fucking
been
cute.
here. Not here, this place, but you get what I mean.
I know. I'm just a little bit used to it, is all.
True.
It is now night.
Yeah, not that it's been a negative experience. It's been quite great, actually. Getting to see the clouds up close.
True. Nice being able to go above the storms instead of through.
Aye, fair. No, never thought I'd be up that high. Always thought I was meant for the ground. But, stuff like that, anything's possible.
Never
Boy,
hurts to try new
well, at
things.
least it's
I love trying new
somewhat
things.
lit around
I
town.
want to see as much of the world as I can, to be honest.
Bye.
I can understand that. And honestly speaking, it's partially why I think I'm
Sorry.
probably gonna stick around on the ship. At first, it was just to see if the thing could fly or not, but
Didn't mean to
You're
fall
fine.
asleep.
Yeah, I wanted to go. My pa said, you've been given 2 proper legs to walk on. You better get out there and see the world and not just stay in this small little town and sell leather.
I made myself comfortable.
hey,
Then off I was.
no.
Aye.
Were you gonna say something, or you just
No.
okay? Do you see where Echo went?
I think they went off towards that direction with
That
us,
way.
though. I don't think I should be leaving town since
There isn't many lights outside of town.
I just make
And
sure
it
you
is
go
now
out with someone
nighttime.
capable.
Fair enough.
What the bandit's about, I wouldn't want to be spending too much time outside.
Aye, and with being told
Oh.
that the animals probably have the disease on their hide themselves, no reason for me to go hunting. So might as well stick to town tonight.
Mia, is it dark or light outside for you?
Dark.
Well, you know,
Understood.
and they seem, it may not affect the meat for those other animals, but the hide is very much damaged too. Rotting flesh is what Alden said.
Oh. Very unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. Coulda, upped my stock.
Well, there'll always be the next stop at the very least.
Aye. I'll try not to hunt that forest dry.
They do have.
I
I think there was some thread out in the market that I saw down
given
there.
that
but
it seems
I can't
quiet and
Aye, I
if it was
picked up
that
a
or not.
few. Some
I'm
hefty
not sure I
prices of
have the
hide
energy
itself,
to
so
search for a proper
only
meal
got me a
with
couple
you.
bundles. I
But
brought it back
perhaps
up.
I'll return to the ship.
Something to work with in case someone wants to purchase some kind
That
of
is
fun
alright.
hunt.
Sure. But you do also owe the barkeep something as well? From what I had
I
overheard?
gotta make him something. He said he's gonna come back to me with it later.
I will probably stay out here a little bit
Best of
longer.
luck on that tonight.
Truth be told, I was kind of a steal for the kind of whiskey he gave us. And the effort I gotta put
Well,
into
then
commission
I
probably
suppose
on
I'll
his
see you
side
whenever
is,
I see you.
not as much as you think.
I wouldn't know, honestly speaking, technically.
Am I still allowed to read in your room at night?
How much? How often, our patrons
I
have been
could be
asking
awake.
for whiskey. It was a no-brainer.
But if you knock and I don't answer, then I suppose that I've probably fallen back asleep.
Honestly,
And you'll
if I
have my
do end up
apologies
going,
in
I'm
that
either
case.
going to be eyes from the sky, or I'm probably going to be in the back with you, Doc.
It is alright. You said you were tired.
That's alright.
Extra pair of hands is always appreciated.
Probably.
I'm not aiming to kill. I'm aiming to knock out. I only kill
at most,
animals and monsters.
At most, what I have is my magic, which I'd rather put my mana towards my flight. My hammer, which is just a small hammer, and obviously my knife here that's up my side.
I'll see you later.
Hey. Well, just aim
I'll
to
see you later.
disarm if you have to fight anyone. If you have to kill, kill. It's best not to take a life if you don't have to. Given the opportunity to run.
Aim to protect yourself
No,
first.
Exactly.